Hello, welcome back to the channel and become part of the family. Yes, today I have quite some information for you guys, which is very important for you to prepare yourself enough and get here. Now, as soon as you enter the country, yeah, you would have applied for a student hostel already. Yes, because as soon as you get admission, you out. In fact, some schools even tell you you should not wait until you get admission before you apply for the student hostel. And then each school has a link where you can apply for the student hostel. And in Germany here, the student hostel is is managed by an institution called the Studentenwerk. Okay, so these people manage the hostels in Germany. So each city has its Studentenwerk, right? So school has um, a residence on the campus. Okay, so let me give you a typical example. So, for instance, when you go to Ghana, all right, we have, let me take the city of Accra. We have Legon, we have Accra IPS, we have Accra Training College, that's Atraco, and then we have Accra Poly. Okay, so all these institutions are situated in the city of Accra. So what they do is that maybe the residents in Legon or the residents in Atraco, yes, will be managed by one body. Okay, so these residents like will be built across the cities, like scattered around the cities. So you could have like one student hostel, maybe in Medina, one in Adenta, one in maybe Pokuase, one in Achimota. You see, these student hostels are scattered in the cities, and then they are managed by just an institution. All right. So in your hostel, you can have like someone. You can be in Legon, and then maybe your flatmates will be in Atraco or IPS. Okay, so it's just a mixture of culture and a mixture of people in um, in the hostels. Okay, so this is how it is done here in Germany. So each school doesn't have a residence on the campus, all right? So you would have like different people like sharing an apartment, but with different schools. Okay, so this is what it means by heterogeneity. Okay, so you get to know different people, you get to know different cultures, you get to know like different people for yourself, right? So this is how it is. And this Studentenwerk gives the rooms, right, or the apartments to mainly students. Okay, so before you would even come here, you should have applied for your residence, right, in your home country before coming here, and you should do that well in advance. When when you apply for the school, certain school will tell you that do not wait before you get admission, before you apply for your student hostel. You have to do that well in time. All right. Other than that, because there are a lot of people applying. So if you do not apply earlier, then your application will not be processed earlier. And then when you come to Germany, you find yourself struggling. Okay. But hey, in some cities or in some states, okay, the people there are not so many. All right. So if you apply for a student hostel maybe late, okay, there's a chance that you'll be considered. But in some states or in some cities, the students are many. Okay, let me give you an example. It's like an example is Cologne. When it comes to Cologne like this, the students are so many that if you do not apply for the student hostel in advance, like 3 months or 4 months ahead, before you come to Germany, you'll find yourself struggling when you arrive eventually. Okay, so it's appropriate. As soon as I will even advise you, when you do the admission stuff, when you apply for school, yeah, in the school, you'd at the same time you have to apply for the student hostel. Okay, so that you get the room in advance. Okay, so that when you are coming, you know that okay, I have a room, and then when I step my foot in Germany, I'm going straight to my room. If you don't do that, you'd have to patch people, and if you do not have anyone, or you do not know anyone in Germany, I tell you, you will really struggle. You will really struggle. And one thing I will also advise is that um, there's a there's a buddy program in each school. Okay, so when you apply for the school, okay, you should apply also for the buddy program, right? So that the buddy, you will get a buddy, someone who would like teach you the necessary things you should do before you even take the plane from your home country to Germany. And then sometimes these buddies can even come and pick you at the airport. When you arrive, they just come and pick you at the airport. They just send you straight to your room and then show you around town where you should buy certain stuff, okay, before you are you get to know the city on your own. Okay, and they even give an opportunity for you to select someone from your home country. Okay, so if you are from Nigeria, they'll give you an opportunity for you to select a Nigerian as your buddy. Okay, if you're in Ghana, they will do same. If you're in any other country, they will do it for you to get your home country, someone for your home country who can come and um, meet you and then show you around town, teach you how to even register for your courses, and give you some tips before you get acquainted to the lifestyle in Germany. So I really encourage you to do that. Right? It's good, so that even if you do not know anyone, you just know your body, and your body can really help you. Sometimes some buddies even give like places to their co-buddies if they do not have hostels. They haven't yet gotten hostel from the Studentenwerk. Okay, they give them places to stay for like a month or 3 weeks to a month. Okay, so this is one thing I will encourage you to also do and apply for it. I know there are certain schools, yes, they do apply for the buddy, they do put the buddy program there, and they ask um, incoming students to apply for the buddy program. And yes, they will give you a buddy to do all the necessary things for you. And before you even come, you have a one-on-one chats with your buddy, and it's very interesting. It's interesting. I advise you to do that. It's very interesting. And yeah, so back to the Studentenweg. So when you apply beforehand and you get the room, you are being given, you have a shared apartment. So even with the shared apartment, each one has his or her room, all right? And you share like bathroom with maybe two people, and then you share the kitchen together. Okay. So this is how the shared apartment is. And you can also have your own room where you have your toilet, bathroom, kitchen all fixed in it. So it's just a matter of you going in. But one advantage about the shared apartments over the the own apartments, like the single apartments where you have everything together with is that with the shared apartments, you get to meet your co-flatmates. And it's good in the language. Some are Germans and some are also international students who have learned the language. they are able to communicate to you and relate to you in the German language, and it helps improve your German language skills. Okay, so you are not glued to yourself somewhere in your room and then yeah thinking about yourself. You mingle with people, and then this improves your. The more you speak, the more you get to know how the German language is, and it improves your even your listening skills and your writing skills and your speaking skills as well. Okay, unlike the single apartment where you are alone in it. Okay, so you will not meet anybody until you open your door. Okay, so that is one disadvantage about that. Okay. The advantage is that you share your own toilet, your own bathroom, your own kitchen, but you do not get to interact with anybody because you are enclosed in the room. And I think that if you really want to improve your German skills, then when you are applying for the student hostel, you have to state that you want a shared apartment. Okay, and it will help you. It will help you very well. Yes, and yeah. So that is why, and I think that that is one of the reason why, I mean, they put all the students, I mean, together in the hostels. Okay, so you get to know each other, and then once you communicate with them in German, it's easier for you to pick up. You know, it's easy for you to speak with someone in a language than to sit in the classroom and then study a language which you have never known and make it. When you speak with people, it's easier for you to pick up the words and you relate to the words like easily than when you sit in the classroom. Yes, the classroom is for grammar, but I think that when you relate with people outside your like your comfort zone, you get to improve yourself in the language. Yes. So this is one thing I will advise you to do. I'll bring you more of the school thing. I yes, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so, and yes, to improve the channel. Thank you so much. Cheers.